live session, so stay with us. We promise to help you decide if you want to be part of the JobDoc team. My name is Morne, and I'm JobDoc's South African brand ambassador.
And this is Alina. I'm JobDoc's brand ambassador for Latin America. And well, in case you don't know, JobDoc is a recruitment agency, and we are committed to helping incredible people find amazing jobs working from home for businesses based in the United States, which are mostly law firms.
Exactly. For this reason, we want to tell you a few things you'll experience during your working hours at a law firm. And we would also like to give you tips to become the best virtual assistant for a law firm.
But before we begin, we have some important disclaimers for you. So, well, as you may already know, the first is that we are not a call center. If you get hired, the activities you'll be working on are not related to the ones that you make in a call center. As I mentioned before, this is a different type of firm. This is a recruitment agency.
Exactly. Disclaimer number 2. We never ask our candidates for money at any step of the application process. If someone asks you for money, please ignore the request and report the account. Do not give out your money because that is 100% a scam. Take care of your money and your information, please.
And well, for the third disclaimer, please remember that applying does not guarantee that you'll get hired, just like in any normal job. You need to prove how you would be a great asset for the company and follow every instruction in the application process correctly in order to be able to complete it successfully and then become part of the team.
Exactly. Thank you very much for listening to our disclaimers. So, without further ado, let's start with today's topic.
Okay, so working as a virtual assistant for a law firm not only requires you to be detail-oriented, a problem solver, or someone with a positive attitude, but you should also expect to have your organizational skills challenged. It is crucial to use all organization management tools, whether this means using your computer or maybe having a pen and a notebook nearby. This is a recipe that will take you far.
Be sure to set up a professional-looking workplace. Find a quiet, organized place that has proper lighting to help you keep the distractions to a minimum and keep you focused on your work. Not only does a disorganized desk lead to increased stress, but it will affect your productivity. You want to be someone who's always on time for your deadlines.
You'll be working with an employer who will be asking for a lot of different requests as part of your to-dos and daily tasks. So with such demands, you can easily get lost. So be sure to create an organized list of priorities. Making a list is one way of organizing yourself. Getting the tasks that need the most of your attention out of the way first will give you the confidence to conquer the rest of your day.
When you work in a law firm, you'll be handling tasks associated with the legal field. Aside from assisting clients, you will also schedule legal appointments and manage other legal-related tasks. It's important to pay attention to everything you do. What's more, it's essential to take notes, even for more minor details.
That's right, and we'll also be sure to take notes on important points. It will give you the confidence to make the most out of your tasks, and what's more, taking notes may help new ideas flow and help the firm in a more successful direction.
Exactly. Writing notes helps you remember what you heard, and especially after meetings and phone calls. Besides that, it allows you to listen effectively. It forces you to pay attention and stay focused. Selecting what to note down increases your understanding and helps you learn more about your role.
Moving on, even if you are a native English speaker, there could be some words that you have never heard before, especially in the world of law firms. You might hear terms such as warrants, litigation, legislature, and affidavit. Seeing these words might make you feel lost and afraid to clock in for work. But the good news is that you don't need to know everything about law. But it would count in your favor to familiarize yourself with such terms beforehand.
Exactly. Don't be worried about knowing legal stuff, but be prepared to learn more about the legal terms. Take notes on the terms you might be struggling with and take some time to understand the meaning behind them. Learn the definition of at least 2 terms a day and you'll understand the purpose of the words in no time.
And well, you might be asking, why is it so important to know these words? Well, you'll be able to work faster by knowing these words and by not wasting time trying to figure out the meaning behind the words. Moreover, your employer will appreciate your efforts in learning the terms. Take into account that you should not be afraid to ask questions if need be. Get a dictionary or Google the terms you may not be familiar with, and opening your mind up to all the legal jargon that comes up will go a long way in helping you do your job better.
Exactly. Moving on, part of your job is to remain patient and listen to what the clients have to say. Having a positive, energetic attitude will bring you far. Try and build a relationship with the clients by being friendly, supportive, and on time with your deadlines. Be sure not to bring your personal life into your work environment, especially if you have a bad day. It's important to remember that your employer expects your full attention at all times. Be professional and walk the extra mile for all clients involved. See everybody as equals and respect the policies of the firm. Taking that into account, you will build yourself a respectful name in no time.
It's also super important to know that you shouldn't be afraid to apologize when something goes wrong. Remember to take the clients seriously at all times. Having a carefree attitude might give the firm a bad reputation.
Exactly. You should also remember that your employer will be understanding and very supportive, but it's your responsibility to show the firm why they made the right decision by choosing you. It's essential to think on your feet as you have to be prepared to do your reading, tech support, and have your resources ready. Here are some of the tasks you may be dealing with as a virtual administrative and marketing assistant at a law firm.
Okay, so let's start with the administrative assistant. The administrative assistant responsibilities include making travel and meeting appointments, preparing reports, and maintaining appropriate filing systems. The ideal candidate should have excellent oral and written communication skills and organize their work using tools like MS Excel and Office Suites.
Okay, so our marketing assistant helps plan and implement our marketing and advertising strategies. They plan events, write copy, post on social media, and assist us in keeping our company visible and connected to our clients and prospects. For this role, you should be comfortable with various social media platforms.
Yes, that's absolutely right, Morning. And well, it's also important to know that having English proficiency is one of the most important requirements we ask from every candidate.
Oh, yes. All of our team members must be able to read, speak, and write in English to apply for any of our open positions. The required English level is level B2, B1, which are advanced, or C2, which is native, both written and spoken.
Okay, so that's a wrap for today's topic. Now we're going to start answering questions that you might have regarding job talk, today's topic, our open positions, or anything you'd like to ask. If you have a question, now's the time. Also, if you know someone who might be interested in applying to one of our job offers here at JobBook or that is currently looking for a home-based job, now's the time to let them know that they should join and start asking their questions. Remember, we're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Exactly, Alina. So, while you're writing in the comment section, we want to remind you to subscribe to our newsletters. We send two weekly emails. One is the weekly job flash, where we share our open virtual assistant positions for the week, and the second one is the Quack newsletter, where we share some great blogs regarding productivity, home office, and of course the weekly tea section, where we share some of our success stories and testimonials of team members from all around the world. Okay,
Also,
so
hi, sorry. Also,
sorry,
don't
pal.
forget to visit our resources section. I just wanted to add that before we continued. Don't forget to visit our resources section on our website. There are many useful resources that you can consult at any time in any case you need them throughout your application process.
Exactly. Thank you for that, Alina. So, without any further ado, let's begin with the questions. Would you mind opening it up for us, Alina?
Sure thing. We're receiving the first one. This one says, "Hello guys, hi. Any tips for my interview tomorrow? I'm a bit nervous." Okay, well, don't worry, you'll do great. Just try to show up on time, make sure your equipment works properly, make audio and video test hours before the interview. Also be sure that your background is clean and that you take the interview in a quiet space where you're most preferably alone. And also make sure that you are dressed accordingly. Remember that you want to make the best impression and put your best foot forward.
That's some great advice, Alina. Okay, we got another question here. Is English crucial for this kind of job? Well, the required English level is level B2 advanced or C2 native, both written and spoken. So yes, it is very important. Thank you so much for your question.
Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, so for the third question of the day, this one says, "How long does it take for you to respond?" Okay, well, normally it takes from 3 to 5 business days. Business days, this is important. But if you haven't heard back, please email help@jobdoc.com or contact your guide for the status of your process.
Okay, we got another question here. Can I apply from South Africa? Yes, of course. We are currently hiring from Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, and South Africa. So yes, South Africa is on the list, so please be sure to apply. Visit our website at www.jobdoc.com and we wish you the best of luck.
Yes, best of luck, guys. Okay, so for the next question, this one says, "Do your applications close?" Okay, no. As long as the position is available on our website, it is open. You can consult the available positions on the job offers section in the website.
Okay, I'd like to work for JobDoc. How do I do that? Well, like I just mentioned, please visit www.jobdoc.com and click on job offers to view the available positions to apply. If I can give you some advice, please read thoroughly through every instruction that we give you. And like we mentioned earlier, we wish everybody the best of luck.
Okay, so coming up next, this question says, "What's the schedule?" Okay, so our work schedules depend on the needs of the employers, of the US employers. However, due to our company's international status, your schedule will never exceed 40 hours per week. That's for all of our team members. 40 hours.
Exactly. We got another question here from Marisa. She's asking, do you have any positions in finance? Well, not at the moment, but visit our website to see the available positions. And you can also apply to our weekly job flash email, where we send the emails on Friday regarding our job offers. So you will be first in line to know what we have to offer. And you can also subscribe to our weekly news flash on the website. So please be sure to do so, and we wish you the best of luck.
Okay, so here's another one. This one says, "Could you explain what the administrative assistant position is about?" Sure thing. For the administrative assistant position, like we mentioned briefly during today's topic, the responsibilities include making travel and meeting arrangements, preparing reports, and maintaining appropriate filing systems. And like I mentioned, the ideal candidate should have excellent oral and written communication skills and also be able to organize their work using the tools that are MS Excel and Office suites.
Okay, Danny is asking, for the marketing assistant, should I have experience in marketing? I have experience in customer care, but I'm interested in the marketing field. Well, you need to have a marketing related qualification or have past experience in a marketing position. And you will also be asked to submit a portfolio of your work. So please keep that in mind and yeah, enjoy the journey.
Okay, so for the next question, this one says, "Before I move forward with the process, I want to know if this is a freelancer job." Okay, it is a full-time job position with a formal contract, and you will earn a monthly salary. So it's not freelancer. You would be signing a contract. Like I mentioned, it's a full-time job with monthly salary. So yeah, I hope I clarified.
That's awesome. Okay, Jenny is asking, I applied in last time, can I apply again? Well, yes, only if your process stopped before the interview. So you will need to use a different email address for your application, but please make sure to read the instructions thoroughly for your application to meet our requirements. So yes, you can do that. So we wish you the best of luck.
Okay, so this one says, what positions do you offer for people in El Salvador? Okay, so the positions that we offer are available to everyone in our hiring countries, the ones that Morne just mentioned. Just be sure to visit our website and click on the apply now to video positions or the job offer section. I think that's more clear. Click on the job offer section in our website to view all the open positions. And well, however, our main positions are always administrative assistant and marketing assistant, which for those ones we are hiring every day of the year at every moment.
Okay, I got to the first interview for the virtual administrative assistant position, but unfortunately I was rejected. Is it possible to apply next year if there are positions available? Well, like I just mentioned, unfortunately you cannot reapply if your previous application failed after the interview. So we wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors, and yeah, unfortunately you cannot reapply after the interview stage.
Okay, so this one says salary is net or gross? Well, the salary offered in our published open positions is before taxes. That's important.
Okay, I'm searching for some more questions. Please remember to send us some questions regarding job talk or the application process. Alina and I are here to answer your questions, and we will be trying to help you to the best of our ability. So please make sure to send some more questions. Okay, we got another question coming up. Why the process is too long when you apply, and why ask someone to submit only docx and not just simple document or PDF? Well, you need to upload the documents in the requested formats. This is very crucial to the application process, and it's even more crucial for you to follow the instructions given to you in order to increase your chances of a successful application.
That's super important. Thanks for asking. Okay, this one says, I know JobLock is not a call center, but the only experience I have in customer service, Is that enough experience? Yeah, any experience you have will be recognized and appreciated. I encourage you to apply for the administrative assistant position and see what happens because I think that experience suits that position best. So yeah, apply for the admin assistant and see what happens.
Exactly. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello to you as well. I'm from Nigeria. Can I apply? Well, like I mentioned earlier, um, we are currently recruiting from Colombia, Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico, Colombia, and South Africa. But please be ready and look out for whenever we spread our wings to other countries as well. But unfortunately, at the moment, we do not hire from Nigeria. Thank you so much for your question.
Okay, to whom must I address my cover letter? Okay, so for the job doc, it is not necessary to address your letter to a specific person. So you can address it to hiring manager or recruitment team or something like that.
Okay, we know how most people gain experience in sales and customer service and not adequate in other aspect of marketing. My question is, will having such sales and customer service experience be an advantage when applying? Well, any experience you come with will be considered and appreciated. So, if you make it to the interview stage, please be sure to mention your experience. And yeah, like I just said, it will be greatly appreciated. So, yeah, we wish you the best of luck.
Okay, so this one says, hi guys, hi to you. Do you work on weekends? Okay, so the schedule can be different from case to case. It is determined by the employer that you will be placed with, but it will never exceed the 40 hours per week that I mentioned before. So our schedules may not be the same as yours, but what is the same is the amount of hours worked per week, which is 40.
Okay, and then we got another question here from Warner. Hi guys, hi to you as well. How long does it take to connect for an interview with one of your customers after the application with JobDoc? Well, the time it takes to get an interview with one of our US-based clients varies from case to case, so be sure to stay in touch with your staffer liaison for updates. So yeah, it depends from case to case, but yeah, and you can always refer back to your emails. Remember to check your spam folder as well, as our emails land in a spam folder as well sometimes. So yeah, just be ready, and we wish you the best of luck.
Okay, if I get matched, does it mean the lawyer accepted me? Yes, when you are successfully matched, a start date will be set for you to start working. And if this is your case, personally, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck.
Exactly. Okay. Can one apply for in-service training, and do you offer stipend upon that? Okay, so the training provided at the Doc University process is paid, and this is contingent on your completion of that training period. So, especially job-related training with the employer that you are placed with starts on the day you started working. So, yeah, we do offer that, and it's a Doc University.
Okay, so is there any age limitation for the administrative assistant position? 23 to 60 for all of our available positions. That's the age gap, range, limitation, 23 to 60.
Okay, we got Andy here who sends regards from Cape Town. Um, hello to you, Andy. Yeah, Cape Town is amazing. So, yeah, I will be visiting Cape Town soon again. So, maybe we can meet up one day for a coffee or something. Enjoy
Oh,
your stay. It's amazing. Okay, I'm just looking for a few more questions here. Let's see what we get. Please, guys, remember to ask your questions. Now is the time. Alina and I are ready to answer your questions. Do you have some questions on your end, Alina?
hmm, I just found one here. This one says, who pays us? Who pays us in Duck University? Okay, so JobDuck will pay you for the week at Duck University after you have completed the course. This is important. After you completed the week training.
Okay. We got another question here. How is it going, guys? Hello.
Hi.
Um, can I get some advice on how to elaborate the video to be successful? Well, speak about what it is that makes you a great candidate for the position, and avoid repeating what is on your resume. Be confident, believe in yourself, and the most important part is enjoy the journey. And if you enjoy the journey, you will obviously be confident, and you will give it your all, and that's all what matters at the end of the day. So yeah.
Okay, this one's kind of similar. They're saying, I am currently in the second stage of the recruiting process. Any tips for the cover letter or the video? Okay, so for the video, the tips that Borne just mentioned are the right tips. I would also mention like the same, like don't repeat what's on your resume and talk mainly about the qualifications that prove why you should be hired and things like that. Be yourself. And for the cover letter, double check your grammar and spelling and always try to stick to the topic. I think those are the best tips for the cover letter.
Exactly. Okay, so Benjamin is asking, what is the limit age do you take into account to apply? Okay, well, Benjamin, if you're of legal working age in your country, you can apply. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, good luck. And we hope you apply.
Okay, so do you hire students? No, due to the company's policies, we do not hire students at the moment.
Okay, we got another question here. I have a little experience in marketing, but all of my work is in Spanish. It might affect my application process or not. Well, if your past work in your portfolio is in Spanish, it is not a problem. But like we mentioned earlier, you should have some experience in English, B2, which is advanced, or C2, which is native. So you should also consider that as well.
Okay, so is there any problem if my experience is not directly related to law? Don't worry, you don't need to have a law background or experience for our open positions. Your tasks will relate only to the field of the position that you applied for. In case that you applied for the administrative assistant position, you will be handling administrative tasks and to-dos and activities. And in case you applied for the marketing assistant position, you would be handling tasks and to-dos that can be considered in a marketing field or area. So yeah, just in case you are applying by a super specific position or job offer that we have that is related to law, then you would need the legal experience, but that's just super special cases. For regular open positions, which are marketing and administrative, you do not need a legal background.
Okay, awesome. Do the administrative assistant have formal and local benefits like IMSS in the case of Mexico? Well, we offer paid vacations, medical leave, and other benefits. However, we are working super hard to be able to offer benefits such as the one you asked about in the future.
Yeah, the IMSS, it's the medical they're referring.
Yeah. Okay, no, thanks, Alina.
Yeah, I'm Mexican, so that's why I know what they. Yeah, guys, but it's what Morne replied exactly. Okay, what grade must I get in the English exam to be eligible? Well, it is necessary to achieve a score that falls, sorry, within the B2, C1, or C2 levels, which are the first two are advanced and C2 is native. But no worries. As part of the application process, we will give you an English test that you need to complete. And at the end of the English test, your results will come up and you will need to download the results as a PDF. And you will need to send that PDF to us and we will determine if your score is enough to say something.
Okay, awesome. We got two questions in one. So the first is, are the payments in US dollars? Yes, it is. And then how are taxes paid? Will you deposit through PayPal with the tax deduction included? Well, it is your responsibility to handle any tax obligations in your home country. So it's not from our end, and it's your responsibility to do that in the end.
Okay. This one says, thanks for answering my question. I have another one. Do I need to install any special software on my laptop to work with you? Okay, so if you complete the application process successfully and get hired, you will receive a list of programs to install on your PC. So don't worry, you don't need to download anything beforehand. Just wait for us to let you know if you need any special software, but that would be after you complete the application process successfully and you get hired.
Okay, our next question. Are the hours flexible? I can only work Monday to Wednesday every second week. Well, the schedule is determined by the employer that you are placed with. At this stage, we can only guarantee that you will not work more than 40 hours per week, like Alina mentioned earlier. So speak to your staff liaison if you have concerns about your schedule. However, it is important to mention that we only offer full-time positions. We do not have part-time offers. So you need to be available on a full-time basis. Thank you so much for your question.
Exactly, that's super important. Okay, so this question says, can I get a copy of my interview's recorded video? I'm sorry, but unfortunately you can't. We can't give a copy of the recorded video.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here, Lina. We'd also like to mention that we have another live session next week, Wednesday, same time. It's called Morne's World. I will be the host in the live session, and I will have a special guest, and it is a job doc interviewer. So please make sure to tune in for that as well, especially if you are already part of the application process or if you decide to apply. I'm going to ask my guests some valuable questions. We are seeing your questions. We know what you want, what type of answers you want. So please be sure to check out our next live session Wednesday 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be magical. So yeah, bring your notebook, bring your questions, and we are going to have a great time.
It's great, guys. Don't miss it. Set a reminder.
Okay. Oscar is asking, hey there, hello to you as well. I'm from Colombia and I'm doing my degree in advertising. I have 5 months of experience as a marketing assistant. Can I apply for a marketing assistant position? Well, Oscar, any experience you have will be considered. You will also be asked for a portfolio to showcase your abilities. And please make sure, if you get to the interview stage, make sure to talk about the skills you have, to talk about the experiences you have, and that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, good luck.
Good luck, Oscar. Okay, so this one says, hello, I have a question. Hi. The companies are in the US or other countries too. Please answer me. Okay, so we place you with a US-based employer to work remotely from your home. And you need to be living in the countries that we hire from in order to work with us. And the countries that we hire from are the ones Morne already mentioned. It's Mexico, South Africa, Honduras, Colombia, El Salvador, those countries. So yeah, you will be working from your home for businesses that are based in the US.
Okay, and then are there part-time jobs? Unfortunately not. It's full-time only. So yeah, it's full-time jobs. And then we have another question. Are there any finance position? When I applied, it was only administrative assistant. Well, at the moment, we do not have finance-related positions, but like I mentioned earlier, please visit our website at www.jobdoc.com to see our available positions or subscribe to the weekly job flash. And yeah.
Yeah, just a point here. Whenever you apply, well, whenever you go to the apply now button on the website, it may only appear the administrative assistant position, but it doesn't mean that that's the only position that we have available. Please make sure if you want to see the job offers, all the job offers, please go to the job offers section in the website, and there you will see all the available positions. Maybe that's why you think we were only offering the administrative assistant one, but please go to the job offer section to see all of our available positions.
That's a fantastic point, Alina. Thank you for pointing that out.
Okay, so this question says, does your salary depend on your experience? Okay, so the quoted salary is the starting salary. You can discuss the salary at the hiring stage, and this can depend and vary depending on your experience.
Okay. Is it training on a certain area or do you perform it virtually? Well, Doc University covers general models to help you be the best virtual assistant you can be. So, any training related to the job you are hired for with your employer will be covered when you start working with your employer. And it's also important to note that it is virtual. It is a virtual training course indeed. So, yeah, as you are working as a virtual administrative or marketing assistant, the training will also be virtually.
Okay, what is the deadline I have to submit my documents? Okay, so it's 2 weeks, but the faster you submit them, the faster your application process will be. But it's important to mention that you shouldn't just send the documents for the sake of sending them fast. Remember that you need to pay attention to detail in every stage, because if you are not successful in one stage, you won't be able to continue to the next one. So yeah, take your time, but the deadline is 2 weeks.
Okay, do you guys accept the English first set test as valid for English level? Well, actually, during our stages of the application process, we require your results from the FSET 15 um, English proficiency set. So it's a test that we want you to do. It's 15 minutes long, and if you have another English proficiency certificate, the results need to be no more than 6 months old. So please also keep that in mind.
Okay, do you provide any benefits? Well, JobDoc offers paid vacations, medical leave, bonuses, and growth opportunities. We are working hard to be able to provide even more, but at the moment, those are the benefits that we offer.
Okay, so Danny is asking, how does the training work? I mean, is it full time or how long does it last? Well, the Doc University training course is a week long, and the training with the employer will depend on how long it takes for you to absorb everything you need to know. So it's a week long course, it's not full time, and yeah, we wish you the best of luck. And thank you for that question as well.
Okay, so this one says, hello, how do you pay from the US? I'm in Mexico. Well, hi, paisano. Okay, so in our case, for Mexico, JobDoc pays us via PayPal. This is the case for Mexico and for most of the countries that we hire from as well.
Exactly. Okay, let's keep the questions coming. I'm just going to, okay. Okay, we got another question. Is there room to grow within the organization? Can we move up from assistant roles? Well, if you prove yourself to be a valuable asset to your team, it is possible for you to move up from your position as time goes on. So, yeah, it's definitely possible.
Do you provide training? Yes, and it is paid. Like Morne mentioned, there's a training period of 1 week, and it's called the Doc University. And once you complete the week of training, you will get paid. And that's part of the application process.
Okay, so what percentage goes for taxes? Well, like I mentioned earlier, we don't deduct anything from your salary. So the onus is on you to handle any tax obligations in your country. We do not handle that, so it's all up to you. And okay, and do you hire all year round? Yes, we do. Of course we do. So hit the apply now button and yeah, enjoy the journey.
How do you pay your employees in Honduras? Okay, so for Honduras, payments are every 2 weeks via PayPal, and you will need to have an account with a bank. We recommend using BAC Honduras, but yeah, it's paid bi-weekly via PayPal.
Yes, indeed, Alina. Okay, let's see if we find some more questions. Alina and I are gathering our questions from separate social media platforms. So, do you have some other questions on your end, Alina?
Okay, here I have one, and it's regarding taxes. They're asking, what about taxes? Okay, so taxes, like Morne mentioned, should be handled individually according to the laws and regulations in your country. So, yeah, that's your responsibility.
Okay. Okay, so Marcos is saying, thank you a lot for answering my question before, but I have another one. The portfolio, you need to include visual pieces only or copies, or there's something else that must be in it. Okay, so in your portfolio, include anything that can test to your abilities as a marketing assistant. So check out the resources on our website for help with your portfolio. Like Alina mentioned earlier, the resources on our website are super useful, super helpful. So yeah, please be sure to download the resources. And yeah, you should only enter your email address, and then you can download the resource for free. And yeah, there are definitely some amazing helpful tips, so please be sure to check that out.
Okay, this one says, I saw you pay vacations. Is that true? Yes. Vacation with pay is granted to virtual assistants after their 90-day trial period. And well, virtual assistants will acquire vacation time as the following I will be mentioning, which is 5 days at the end of the 90 trial period, another 5 days on the virtual assistant's 6-month anniversary of completing their trial period, and 10 days on the virtual assistant's first anniversary of completing their trial period. And well, every anniversary thereafter will be 10 days as well.
Okay, and then we got another question from Ashanti. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much for the questions you're asking. That's what we want. We want you to ask some questions. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, I would like to give you a special shout out. So yeah, thanks for that. So her question is, do you get paid during training periods at Doc University and at the company? So yes, of course, you get paid for your time when you have completed a course. So yeah, it's a good time. You will learn a lot at Doc University, and you do get paid. So why not? That's amazing.
Okay, this one says, I'm in Venezuela. Can I apply? At the moment, we're only hiring people that's living or have a permission for working in Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, South Africa, and Mexico.
Exactly. Okay. Martha is asking, I expect to quit my job next October. May I start with the process in order to be ready to start with JobDoc immediately? Well, you can apply when you are ready. So keep in mind that submitting an application does not guarantee that you will be hired. So this is the same as any other recruitment process where you need to prove yourself to be a good candidate. And furthermore, we wish you the best of luck. So yeah.
Okay, this one says, do you have offices in Colombia? No, we don't have offices in any country. We are fully virtual. We are a virtual company.
Okay, so Ashanti left a comment. It's not a question, and she stated, thanks for being patient and answering all the questions. You guys are the best. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And like I mentioned earlier, thank you so much for asking the questions. That is amazing, isn't it, Alina?
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, we're here to help. That's what we are trying. And well, yeah, if you have more questions, we're happy to help, and we'll be answering them in the some more minutes that we have left of the live session, guys.
Okay. We got a question from Mario. Good afternoon. I would like to apply for administrative assistant and I have an intermediate English level. Can I do it? Well, like we mentioned earlier, the required English level is level B2, which is advanced, or C2 native, both written and spoken. And like I also mentioned during the steps in our application process, you will do a 15-minute English test, and it will also show you how advanced you are with your English proficiency. So, yeah, it's a great course.
Okay, this one says, can I apply for your 2 offers? I have experience in marketing and administration too. Okay, so please apply for just one job offer. You can discuss your interest in another position during your interview, during the steps of the application process, but please just apply to one job offer. And as a recommendation, apply to the one that you think that you have more experience for and that you're more suited for.
Okay, and we got another comment from Ashanti, and she said, "You pronounced it beautifully." Thank you so much. It made me nervous, but I really appreciate that. Furthermore, I'm seeking some more questions from my end. If you have another question, Alina, please. Okay, we do have a question here. It's from Paula. If I'm Colombian, but currently I'm in United States, can I apply? Well, you need to live in one of the countries where I am from. So unfortunately, you either need to be in Colombia, Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico, uh, or South Africa.
Okay, so this one says, if I get rejected, can I apply again? You can apply again only if you were rejected before the interview stage. If you reapply, do it with a different email address, please. Otherwise, we won't be getting the notification of a new application. So that's important. But remember that reapplying is only possible, like I mentioned, if you weren't able to continue the process in the stages that come before the interview stage. If you stopped the process after the interview or in a stage that comes after the interview, you can no longer reapply, unfortunately.
Okay. And then for our final question of the day, I'm in Colombia and my English level is B2. I would like to apply but also want to get further information. Where can I find it? Okay, you can visit our website at www.jobdoc.com, and you can read more about us in the About Us section. You can find more information about our company on the website. So yeah, please be sure to check that out. We do have a lot of information on our website. We have blogs, like we mentioned earlier. We have the resources. We have weekly newsletters where you can subscribe. So yeah, please be sure to check out our website, and you'll find a lot of information on our website. But yeah, furthermore, thank you so much for joining Alina and I on today's Dark Life live session. It's always an honor to be here in front of you guys, to answer your questions, to give you some tips and advice. It's a great pleasure. So from my end, thank you so much for joining today's live session.
Yeah, me as well, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your questions. We received a lot of questions, and that truly makes us happy because we want to help you guys. So yeah, well, thank you for making the time to join us, and we really hope that we helped you maybe make your minds up and decide to apply to one of our job offers. Like Morne said, make sure to visit our website if you want to see our available positions. Go to our job offer section on the website right on the top. And yeah, look for the one that suits you best and apply now.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week on my live session, Morne's World, exclusively on Instagram. And yeah, bring your questions along. I will have a special guest with me. So yeah, please be sure to check that out as well. I can't wait to see you guys next week. We can't wait to answer your questions. So please be sure to join. Until next time, thank you so much, everybody.
Until next time, guys. Bye. Thank you.